I truly believe that a lot of what we have in our lives reflects our inner world, our finances, our appearance, our relationships, even our friendships. Not perfectly, not all at once, but over time, there is definitely a pattern. And a big part of that inner world is your thoughts. Because your thoughts are shaping how you see everything, yourself, your decisions, and what you believe is possible for you, most people do not realize how much their thinking is influencing their reality. Not every thought you have is true. In fact, most of the time, your mind is telling you stories. Stories that are not serving you. But because they feel real, they control what you do, how you react, and even what you choose for your life. We all want to believe that our thoughts are facts, but that little voice in your head isn't always on your side. Thoughts are automatic. They happen without you noticing. Your brain takes experiences, feelings, and memories and spins them into narratives. Sometimes those narratives protect you, but sometimes they limit you. For example, if you learned to doubt yourself or fear for failure, your mind will replay that story constantly, even when the circumstances are different. That's why awareness is so important. You can fix something that you don't notice. It's important to remember that not all thoughts limit you. Some thoughts push you forward. They help you see opportunities, take action, believe in something more. But some, they limit you before you even try. It's like telling yourself you're not ready, or that something is too much, or that you'll figure it out later. And it feels real in the moment, so you don't question it. It's like that narration that's happening in the back of your mind when you do something and then you try to look for reasons why you took that action. I think the most important part that most people don't realize is that just because you're thinking of something doesn't mean it's actually true. But if you never pause to notice it, it just keeps on repeating. That's why you see, or you have certain friends, or you know certain people that they keep on repeating the same patterns. They keep on attracting men that are not good for them, or maybe they keep on lowering themselves to be likable or palatable for their friends or jobs. I've noticed that the same thoughts can show up in different relationships, just with different words. And if you keep following them, you end up making the same decisions, getting the same results, and feeling the same way. But at the same time, your thoughts can also work for you. The way that you think can open things up or completely shut them down. So it's not about controlling every thought. It's about to just start to notice which ones are actually serving you and which ones aren't. Because once you start paying attention to that, you start seeing things differently. And that's when change can happen. I've also noticed how closely thoughts and emotions go hand in hand. Sometimes you feel something first and your thoughts try to explain it. Other times a thought comes in and suddenly you feel it in your body. And it happens so fast that it feels like one thing, when it's really this constant back and forth between what you're actually thinking and what you're feeling. So if you're not aware of it, your thoughts reinforce your emotions, and your emotions reinforce your thoughts. So you just stay in the same loop without realizing it. And I think that's why it can feel so hard to change, because it doesn't feel separate. So I guess the real question is, how many of the thoughts you have every day are actually yours? And how many of them are just patterns you've never cared to question?